Today, I would like to talk to you about a very serious matter. I am accusing the regime of Donald Trump of committing genocide. That's right. Previously, I've accused them of committing crimes against humanity. But genocide, that's one step up. That's the ultimate crime. Let me read you what the definition is. Any of the following acts committed with intent to destroy, in whole or in part, a national, ethnical, racial, or religious group as such. A. By killing members of the group. B. Causing serious bodily harm or mental harm to members of the group. C. Deliberately inflicting on the group conditions of life calculated to bring about its physical destruction in whole or in part. D. Imposing measures intended to prevent births within the group. And E. Forcibly transferring children of the group to another group. Now, as you see, who know what's happening in the US, already the first time Trump was president, he forcibly transferred children of Latinos to other groups. But now, he has gone full out on the genocide. What he has not yet done is the deliberate killing of members of the group, point A. But that is not all. There are 4 other criteria, and 3 of them, in my judgment, they are doing. They are causing serious bodily or mental harm to members of the group by the detention and the persecution. And you know this thing that happened in the park in LA when they marched through the park in military gear? The only purpose of that was to cause mental harm to the group. The only purpose. And that is point B in the definition of genocide. And C, deliberately inflicting on the group conditions of life calculated to bring about its physical destruction in whole or in part. Well, pursuing people at work. You know, Trump said he was going to go after illegal immigrants. That's BS. They are going after legal immigrants. They're going after immigrants who are working. They're going after immigrants who are paying taxes. The one thing that they have in common is that they are Latinos. The group that he is trying to destroy is Latinos in the United States. That is the group. Everything he's doing is to destroy Latinos in the United States. If he had wanted to go after only illegal immigrants, he would not have had to cancel the TPS of the legal immigrants. If he had only wanted to go after immigrants, he would not have detained citizens, Latino citizens in the United States. There was a case recently in Florida where they detained a man, Juan Carlos, I forgot his last name, and the judge said there is no probable cause, release him, and they refused. So that's the proof. Now, what does it mean to commit genocide? What does it mean to all those who are involved in this? It means that each and every one who participates in implementing these policies, or who has the power to do something to stop it and does nothing, is guilty of genocide. And genocide is a crime that has no prescription. And it's an international crime. Now, the US hasn't signed the Rome Statute, so it does not abide under the jurisdiction of the International Criminal Court in Hague, Netherlands. So what gives? Well, what gives is that El Salvador has signed it. And these criminals, these genocidals in the Trump regime, have shipped Latinos to El Salvador, thereby committing the crime of genocide in a state signatory of the treaty, and therefore they can be investigated and prosecuted internationally because they did the crime in El Salvador also. Please subscribe to my channel. This is just one of those videos I make because there are times in life when you just can't stay silent. But the real topic of this channel is another. It's prehistory. So please subscribe if you are interested in prehistory and the eternal fight of good versus evil. And by the way, this is not the first time I've identified and denounced genocide. I did it in Venezuela in 2015. There it was genocide by starvation, Holodomor. I predicted that that's what the regime was about to do in July of 2015, and history proved me right. 200,000 to 300,000 children starved to death, but the world did nothing. So if you are American, do not expect anybody to do anything about this. You have to do it. So look up those military boots and get serious about defending what is right against this immeasurable evil that is coming from the Trump regime.